Hey guys, it's Savannah Armstrong with Women in Love Cleaning Club, and I wanted to make this video real quick to show y'all how we clean a copper sink. So I'm here at a house right now and she has 3 copper sinks, and we want to be very careful not to mess them up, make sure we're using the right products in a copper sink, and make them shine really, really well. So I'm going to show y'all what this copper sink looks like and what I use to clean it and just kind of give you a step by step. So here's the copper sink right now, and you can definitely tell it is so dirty. After we clean it, it's gonna look pink, bright pink. It's gonna look awesome. So here is what we use to clean it. You need your Barkeeper's Friend. We have the liquid version and we also have a powdered version. And then you'll need a sponge, and you'll only use the soft side of the sponge because you really don't have to do much scrubbing because this stuff is gold. So what I do first is I get the sink wet. It's nice and wet, I'm going to take my Barkeeper's Friend and I'm going to use a very generous amount. So now that that's everywhere, you're going to take your sponge and you are going to just spread it out all over. You don't have to scrub it off. We're just spreading it out so it can sit. For example, this sink I squirted down just a few minutes ago, and I want to make a note. If you get some on the counter, because Barkeeper's Friend can be a little harsh, you're going to want to make sure to wipe it off the counter while it sits. Let those sit. Okay, so now that it's been sitting for a little while, you can tell where it's doing its job and where it's not. So we're just going to go in with our sponge, soft side of the sponge. And then just start scrubbing because this brown stuff will come off. Not all of it, but most of it. And you'll see it on your rag or your sponge. And we're just gonna sit here and scrub all the sides, and then when we get done, we're gonna rinse it. Making sure to get around the drain really well because that's sometimes where water will settle. Okay, so now that it is completely scrubbed, there's still some spots that I'm unable to get up, but I spent probably about 5 to 7 minutes just scrubbing it with this, rinsing out my sponge, getting all that grime up, and now we're just gonna rinse it. And then always be sure to clean all around the sink and dry it afterwards. But there you go. That's how you clean a copper sink.